All right, good morning. We're going to get cracking on this as we try to conquer the world. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and the bell button. And do the YouTube thing. Uh, as you notice, the market operates in a very fluid way. I don't want to say illogical or logical. I don't think that comes into play. But there's a little aspect to this. One of my favorite things of doing is like a opening range. I am no perma bear. I am no perma bear. Now, my friend says city group numbers was fire, but it still dropped $3. That's what I'm talking about is market is layer. All right, and we off to the races. Let's see what the first thing that the market's going to do. A couple of questionable things with the market is I do think that we did push up with the CPI. It came and ran right into a brick wall of an order block. Up here is my 2 hour order block. So I'm very curious what they're going to do here. Psychological level 750 is um is figuring itself out. Um, Probably go ahead and take it off the bounce here. If we were to think of the New York session and what they wanted to do. But we want to be patient, allow the market to kind of dissect itself. Uh, don't want to jump into conclusions and set ourselves up for relative failure either. We do have a Fed that's going to be speaking. Fed Chair Walsh is going to be doing testimony at 10 o'clock. So it's going to play a factor. And then nothing too crazy going on Wednesday. Wednesday, there's going to be PPI, which I think is going to probably, I'm leaning that it's going to probably fall in line with what the CPI did. We're probably going to get another push up. Ooh, they came back. I think it was going to come down, but I'm being patient. I don't want to jump to conclusions. Yes, in case this thing tries to grab liquidity. And then Thursday, jobs reports are going to be coming out, and I think that's going to play a factor as a whole. It says IBM's drop is the one that's affecting us out of all. Let's go check out IBM. What's happening at IBM? It's in one of my other blocks as well. This is nice rejection here and a lot of profit taking that came. Wow. Jeez. And if you don't know who IBM is the original one that started with the AI thing with Watson. Um, I use them as a barometer for AI. So it's going to be very interesting how the market responds to that. Let's see if I can find anything to relatively play here. Okay, we got a lot of noise. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Priced in. I think IBM was on my radar of shorting. I didn't want to carry anything to CPI. Let me go check on my positions. Nothing too drastic. I'm down $8 for the day. Fast was one that I thought was going to go ahead and do a complete another sell-off. Um, Being in my sell area. They did meet their earnings, so we're gonna see what happens throughout the day on this one. I have a very nutty put over there. IBM's down more than 23% after revenue misses, estimate driven by weakness in software and infrastructure business. Yikes. They fell off a cliff over there at IBM. Let's get back over to NQ. So the real short should have happened around here. I don't trust this move. Mm. I feel like they're baiting people into something. What? Don't know yet. Um, but I can see this causing problems. In this game, patience is a virtue, and we're gonna exercise that. That was a good 50-point drop right there. Do 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 do. Part of me wanted to do something like this-ish. I think we're gonna bounce here. Part of me wanted to do something along the lines of probably gonna be similar. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let's just stick with the 15 minute. If you don't know, opening range breakout is the first 15 minutes of the market open. So it will look something like a this right though, right? Of course the 15 minutes not done yet, so we gotta wait till it completes, but it'll look something very similar to that. I will adjust accordingly based on the parameters. We'll see. I might have to stick on scalping right now because the best spot to sell was right here. I'm out 934 down to 250 points right there, give or take. Here's the bounce. All right. It seems like something fun is happening. Let's go check that out. Let me try to push it up here. Mm, think I'm gonna go. Oh, I was going to go light shorts here. Okay, about that tip up. Okay, cute, 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 cute. Okay, all right. And rejection here at 750, if all things are equal. No, looks like we're gonna hold the 750. Let's go with something insane of a put, assuming that this is the end of the higher highs that it's put in here. Let's go with $20, 706. But it has to stop making higher highs right here. Nope. And done with that. All right, so I think we're probably going to be relatively bullish. Going to go ahead and switch that up real quick. And I'm going to go with something low because this is kind of like where I'm going in the direction. I think we're going to retest the order block. Let me check this one. Let's see what happens here. Super light leverage. I'm probably going to come back to that 750. I'm leaning on that. We'll see. All right, let's see how they treat this 750. All right, do they reload? Come down 1 minute so you can see what I'm talking about. Reload here. And when they reload, take out this sell side liquidity here. Is there enough? Not the best of signs. Let me see if we recapture that 750. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw some banks going. Fast, but it didn't really do much. They did just went side. It spiked up and then it went sideways. Like I said, it was a nutty. It was like $5. So no, I was gonna play futures, but I didn't trust CPI. So CPI was at 830. Oh, I'm in one position right now. I was just watching it. Uh, calls now. Seeing if that 750 will hold. Pushing 615-ish. Yep, yep, yep. Now I'm gonna recapture it. That was two tries I gave it. Down $20, so we're gonna go ahead and call that on the day. The overnight puts got beat up a bit, but again, I went light on it also. So I took my straight puts off, which was great. And then I still got my spread, so I can hold on to this. It's only $14 that's out there. 200 on NQ is below us. What about you? No, not yet. What about yours? Is it above you or below? Mm, 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 All right, I'll take your theory. Let's see. Mm-hmm. I'm with you. That's all right. Mm-hmm. Feel like they're gonna try to get back to that 750 level again. And I was actually playing it to the 200 off the suggestion, and we had broke the 750. I was trying to get there. Like we're not gonna get there. Yeah, I got out the calls because it had broke under the psychological level, so I got out of it. Trying to play to that 200. Need a lower low here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Sweep it. Sweep it. Let me go to that 1 minute. Let me see what that 200 is now. Come on, get there. Yeah, they made me have to get out of it. I was in the put. As soon as we kind of pivot at that top of that W looking thing, now we're back above the 750, so I had to close it. Oh, we did establish the opening range. That's why. So the 1 minute is still kind of bearish.
Jet.
5 minute is bearish. Hey, what's going on, Javi?
I've been on, but I don't know if you're on YouTube or not. I don't want to mess you all up.
It's
I've
too
been on
late.
for a while.
Oh,
I
you
didn't
could
want
have
to.
you could have chimed in, but yeah, I am on YouTube.
Oh, okay. I'll shut up then.
Nah, you could.
Yeah, that's why I was quiet. I was like, I was gonna say, what's up? What the hell?
Nah, you're
Quit,
fine.
quit, quit second guessing your shit. It's gonna go in, go in. If you're not gonna get, shut the hell up.
Nah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, I was like, nah, I better not say that. He might be on YouTube. I don't
Nah,
wanna,
no worries. No
I don't
worries.
wanna, I don't wanna mess up anything.
Don't worry. This YouTube channel is on like I think like 2 subscribers. I'm starting from scratch with this one.
Yeah, it don't matter. Shit, one subscriber could cost you me to say something stupid, and then there goes the only one you had.
Nah, no worries. Did you take anything or you
No,
just
no, I'm on the
watching?
road today, and I'm just watching. So I'll be on mute most of the time. But if you need something, call me. But I'm on the road. Tuesdays is Tuesday morning is I usually don't start trading on Tuesdays until about anywhere between 10 and 11.
Okay.
And usually what I do on Tuesdays, I just want, like I said, 100, 200 bucks. That's it. Or lose 100, 200 bucks on Tuesdays only.
Plus minus, right?
Yeah, plus or minus. I'm getting, you know what I'm getting good at?
What's that?
I'm getting good at this. I am getting good in cutting my losses.
Good.
It's like, you know how I used to say, ah, fuck it. Oh my, I just blew my account. It's because I was
Yeah.
hoping they reverse. And
I
because,
don't hope anymore.
yeah, I don't, I just like cut it because, and then if it returns, I enter back in. Give me my,
Mhm.
I'm not trying not to be too greedy. I just take my, because, I work hard to get my 25, 50, 100, whatever, and then to
Mhm.
just say, fuck it. Fuck it
Yeah.
on what do you call it? On the trade, then I don't.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna put you on hold. I'm gonna.
Nah, no worries. Do your thing. I'm here. Fast and all is trying to get up higher. Very interesting. I thought we were going to sell off over that. Oh, look at NQ coming down again. They're trying to turn what was about to be a bearish cross down into a back to being bullish. So they're doing everything in their power. hmm But I will say the 1 minute is still like they're trying to fight to turn this 1 minute bullish as much as they can. And all we're doing is consolidating right here to try to get that done. If this thing fails its bottom or its most recent bottom, we may be just pouring all the way out. So I'm gonna prepare myself with some more puts just in case, and I'll execute them if it shows me something nice. Yeah, that's there too. But the 5 minute is still kind of bearish for me. So I got 1 minute bearish, but they're trying to turn it bullish. 5 minute bearish, but it's still bearish. 15 minute bullish, but It's literally sit on a base that could turn it bearish. Oh, I like that break right there. I would love a retest. Can I get a retest? Yeah, that was 30% off the time I said I'm looking at puts. That would have been a perfect one. Oh man, 40, 50. That was it. Ah, that was it. Instead of me kind of surfing a bit. All right, pulling back to 30. You gonna let some people on the elevator? All right. Let's see. Stop making highs. And I'll be a oof, sweeping the liquidity.
Sorry about that. That was my doctor. Or else I
Yeah.
wouldn't have answered it.
No,
When you're
no.
old, when you're old, you get all these lab work, doctor work, every work. I'm
No
trying to
worries.
get them to work. I'm trying to get them to work my brain now so I can understand all this stuff. But they just told me no hope.
Nah, you got. Yeah, I'm telling you, you don't doubt yourself. You got a lot of this.
But yeah, I did. I decided the missing piece of me now doesn't mean I'm gonna be a millionaire, but yeah, I cut my loss because I did a trade. I said, you know what? I got this elite
Mhm.
$16 contract. I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
And I took it. It was going good. It was entering, and then it took a nosedive, but it started going like 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. And I'm like, screw it. It's not gonna reverse. But I
Yeah.
just didn't bail out. I went with the plane.
Yeah.
I'm like, why did I go with the plane? Because
You were supposed to use the parachute, Javi. You were supposed to
yeah, I
use the
was supposed to
parachute.
jump out and, but no, I'm going down with the plane.
Mhm.
So, but then I said, you know what? Then I did the same thing the other trade, and I was like, this time I said, okay, if it hits, because it's funny because it's like you got ticks, and then you're thinking, okay, if this is my opinion,
Mhm.
if you're having a stop loss, right, of 100 ticks,
Mhm.
and it doesn't break the other way, then you deserve to lose the money that you're not, what do you call it? What's the word I want to say? That you're
Consistent.
losing. I mean,
Oh,
you should lose it because 100 ticks is a big move because I'm talking
oh,
about dollar
you're
moves.
kind of like breaking your
Oh,
discipline.
because I mean, I'm talking about I'm doing a dollar. I'm not doing
Mhm.
like $5 a tick. I'm doing $1 a tick.
Yeah.
So if you got 100 ticks, you know what I'm saying? You're really, really, really deserve to get slapped in the face.
Yeah. I got
And
your
then if you
point.
let it go past 150, then you're really a bonehead.
Then you're just giving it away for the sake of giving it away.
Right, because you're better off cutting the loss and then re-entering.
Hmm.
So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna quit doing that shit. So because yeah, I was looking at all my accounts and every single freaking account that I have is just I let it go. Like shit, fuck it. And I'm like, why? That didn't make no damn sense. You know?
That doesn't make money.
Definitely. If you just want to give it up, just stand in the middle of the corner and just let it rain. But
They
yeah,
have they got business establishments that have that they prefer it to be in singles to do things very similar to that.
yeah, pretty much. At least I could at least I could smile, have a smile
And
on my
that
face.
and get a cerveza.
Yeah, yeah. Pretty much. Is it raining over there? Because it's sure raining over here in Georgia.
Oh no, we got like 101 degrees down in South Florida.
Yeah,
It was crazy.
yeah.
You would be able to cook an egg, but the breeze was literally burning you like a oven, so you probably could bake like a cheesecake.
Hell no.
All right, they slowly trying to make higher highs, making trying to squeeze me out of my position. I might give up this small position. I was going to scale in, but they really are trying to hold this 750 level and try to turn it bullish.
Are you taking any options?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I'm taking options to the downside right now.
Oh,
Uh,
Q?
yeah, Q, but it's not holding the psychological. It's holding the psychological to the bullish side,
Yeah.
versus the bearish side. So I risked $30 to find out if I was right. But I can be wrong, so I can get right quicker, get out the way.
Yeah, that bad. So when you do your options, do you do zero DT or what do you do?
Only zero DTE.
As it is, so it's kind of like a future trade.
I am with new rules and everything else, and with my skill set from everything I've ever learned in NQ, it's basically I'm looking at NQ and I'm
Right,
trading.
but you enter like you would enter
Yes, like
NQ.
a scalpel or futures. Yes.
Okay,
Similar.
interesting, interesting.
That's what makes it so much fun for me now.
So you do like whatever. I mean, I'm trying to pick your brain because maybe I want to do it, but do you look at the delta? Do you look at the
Don't know what that
open
is.
interest?
Don't know what. Well, not really
What do you
because
look at to pick
use
a
is
pick a strike
open
of
interest
being
is
point?
usually high anyway. So that's not what I usually do is go with psych levels for the most part. So I try to get as close to it as possible. If I see that, for example, I was in 700 puts, right? If I
Uh,
see that 700 puts is a little too expensive for what I wanted or whatever the case may be, I might go with 702 or 3, somewhere around there.
so
But if it really
basically, the price of
is
the contract,
that's the strike price
right? Of the contract, the price
of the
of the strike
contract.
of the price, yeah. But
So
zero DD.
if it's not where I want it and it's like the in-betweens look crazy, I may just go up and jump $5 and I'll get like 705 or 710. You know what I'm saying? So I try to aim for those out of all because those have the highest open interest off of, you know, historically.
Right, right. So so you cut them short then? No mess around. You don't take the whole.
If I am wrong and I'm losing X amount of dollars and I'm looking at the candlesticks and it looked like it can continue that direction as I'm even more wronger, if that's a
Right.
word, then it's just got to go. And I am saying bye
So
bye.
you don't even do percentage. You just look at the candle. Like
I don't know what percentage is until I start to see the candles move.
no, I'm talking about negative. You don't like oh
And
shit.
the negative doesn't matter to me because I'm scaling in.
You're adding to your position.
Correct. If I'm winning, I add to winning positions. I may add to a losing position if I feel like we came to another level of support or resistance, respectively. That makes sense. And I was like, okay, I'm just in a little early. Let me average this. But if anything, I might average it with one more contract. I'm not doing anything crazy unless there's pure conviction, which would be adding to my scale in because I'm still adding in because I'm looking for a bigger move to the direction. It's so subjective, and every single trade is so different. It's hard to
Mm.
answer that question. What I
No,
oh, you
no,
know what I
just
could do? I
mm.
could do one of these days when we have the calls that is now on YouTube and everything. I could do one of those like I'll break down like this is what I'm do. Actually, you know what? Let's play this game because I said I
Today's not a
want.
good day because I'm driving.
No, no, no. It's fine. I want to just give you an idea of what
Right.
I'm thinking. You remember how I said it's like commentary of a sports game?
Yeah.
Something similar to that. All right, so right now, okay. So we're in a brand new 10 o'clock candle. We just broke a key level support by filling a kick. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get into a put now based on that parameter. Let's see. Because if this thing holds like this, then I could play it down. I'm gonna get something that's relatively close. Let's check the 716s. Let's see if it holds. It holds. All right, it did hold. I'm taking that short. Let's see what happens. I might be wrong. All right, so we're gonna look for a level. Next level, 714. 714 needs to break. If it breaks, then we're good to go. All right, 714, they're trying to use as a bounce, but I am considering taking this even lower again. Let's go ahead and get myself another position, possibly. If that 714 starts to fail, let's come up a little bit. 714 is a key level of support. I do not have any other spaces, gaps, or kicks, but I am aiming for 6691. So, sorry, 661. That's what I'm aiming for. Let's see if we can get that. All right, got a little bit of a bounce here, like they want to go up, but I don't think they got enough strength yet. Let's see if this thing can go under. that previous wick that we just went ahead and bounced off of again, because I'm going to go ahead and hit it down to that 661. Almost there, 5 seconds. And yeah, we're back under it. I'm gonna add another one. Let's see if this continues. I did break, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do it anyways. We'll see what happens. I might be wrong. They might just take my liquidity. All right, I'm considering adding two more here and here, there with a new tenor. All right, looking for a sweep of liquidity. If we can get down, there we go. Add in another one. Let's see what happens here. There we go. And let's see if we can get ourselves a nice little solid push here. This thing might reverse on me. I'm sitting on 4 contracts. Let's see what happens. Right now, 11%, 7%, 9%, 11%. Come on, push. Let's get to that 661. 661. Come on, baby. The problem is that psychological 700 might be a tough one. They might try to bounce it off of there, but I'm looking for them to just get at lower. Come on. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. All right, I'm gonna have to consider closing this off because they might push this all the way through.
So you'll close your option trade,
Yeah, basically,
and you made like 2, 3, 4%, two whatever percent, or
well,
you
no,
make zero
I'm
percent.
considering. I'm actually red right now.
No, on that trade.
Right now, I'm still in the trade.
Oh, you're still in the trade. I think you're closing it out.
Mhm. No, no, no. I'm considering closing it out. All right, come on, let's get down there. Because
When do you come back on the? Is it Thursday or only on
next one
Tuesdays?
is Thursday. Yeah, Tuesday and Thursday is this class, and then Monday and Fridays we just
Or
aim for $25.
no, no,
All
no,
right,
no. I'm talking about when you come on the air,
for the
the
charting
floor,
class,
the floor.
the floor. Yeah, Tuesday and Thursdays is this class. Get rich if it's
Nine
jarring.
o'clock. 9 o'clock, right? 9:30
9:15.
mean.
Yeah.
9:15. Okay, I'm gonna put that on my calendar.
And then Monday and Friday is the 10 o'clock one.
Okay, I'm gonna start. Yeah, because I'll be in your neck of the woods Sunday night because I'm taking a big what do you call it? Ah man, my wife's calling me.
All right, there we go. Let's get a break here. There we go. Come on. I held on. Give me what I need. I held on. Just get it down there. Get it down there. Get it down there. Come on. Not yet. Don't you dare bounce yet. Don't you dare bounce yet. Don't you dare bounce yet. Come on. Come on. And I just followed my wife's strategy and made $146. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's fine. No matter. I'm taking my money though. So something similar to that, Javi. Oh, did he? Oh, yeah, he did say that. Damn, I forgot.
Was that
Well, I was gonna say that that's it's something similar to that. Like it's like play by play and like what I'm doing, what
right?
I'm aiming for,
But
what
but,
it
but
is.
my question is, you look at it. Do you get out? Like when do you start to get out, or do you have a percentage shot?
No, I'm literally looking at the candlesticks. Whatever
So
I get, I get.
basically, all market structure.
All pure market structure. I don't have the energy for percentages. I don't have the energy for dollar amount. I'm literally looking at what it's
Markets.
doing from a structure standpoint. Is this a place where I can add some more? Cool. If I can't, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like every it, there's a book and I haven't finished it, but the first chapter really got me and it literally spun my wheels. And the title itself even beat me up even more. Shout out to Ever. He's the one that put me up on it. And it was called Be Like Water by Bruce Lee's daughter. That book made me look at it from I don't care about the market. The water's pushing this way. All right, I'm just going with the current. So whatever the current's telling me. If we look here, we haven't made a higher low in over an hour. A higher high in over an hour. So as I was coming into here, I was like, well, if this psychological level of 750 breaks, then I'm looking for more things to the downside. Then my wife says something about the 200 uh, SMMA, right? And I was like, okay, cool. Let me see how this rolls and everything else. And everything is confluences, right? But a confluence for today might be psychological level trending plus SSMA needs to be tested, right? Tomorrow it might be open in range, order block, and Fibonacci. The next week might be EMA crossover, VWAP. The market is so subjective that it's objectively driven. The question is, can you find the one that's so subjective enough that other subjective situations forces the objective to the same direction that they could both three times, four times, or whatever you're looking at in that same direction. If it cannot, then you got noise. You got white noise. It's like think of a radio station, like you know how you kind of tune it. Like, all right, let me just go a little bit over. That's one confluence. If oh, let me turn it a little bit the other way. Oh, I know I could hear the radio station, and then it's like, oh, now this is clear, and it got a clear target. Now you finally got to hear what you're looking for. That's how I think the market operates. It's all frequency. There's a lot of people that's throwing out noise. There's someone right now is like, you see this red candle? This red candle is so strong. There's no way they're gonna let this thing continue. We're gonna go ahead and go bullish right now. Look at that bullish fair value gap. Meanwhile, is the momentum from here literally destroying anyone that thinks that it's nice right here because this accumulation is sweeping the entire fair value gap. Boom. There it goes. They're getting the rest. Was I willing to risk that with the position I had? No, because my goal was to make it hit that target and get the hell out. If I had a runner, yeah, maybe. And then I'll be taking the runner off because that's where it's going to go. But I think a lot of traders they get themselves in a lot of trouble because they're looking for this, and they're like, oh, since I got this, can I get this? And then they didn't finish for the fair value gap, and there it goes. It's pushing right back because the 15-minute fair value gap is completed. Objectives.
Man, you just made my head hurt.
Don't worry, it's recorded, so you can replay that. So,
I don't even get the same headache. Let me talk to Leah. She makes it more simplicity.
no, sorry. No, he's on the road, but well, yeah, we'll break that down one of these days.
Yeah, because Leo makes it simplicity
No, no, no,
simple.
no, no, no. If you want to get your graduate degree and master's, you come over here because I'm gonna challenge you.
No, hell, you making my head hurts. I'm 60 years old. I can't get my head hurting so much because then it explodes.
I'm gonna toss in some Pythagorean theorems, and I'm
Oh,
gonna go ahead and pass you the
You sound you
meditations
sound
of
you sound
Marcus
like you're trying to
Aurelius at the same
you,
time.
you seem like you're trying to make a bomb or some shit. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
you're gonna like okay, you gotta make sure there's so much chemicals mixing atoms, cells, and all that potassium and all that good crap. Can you just tell me, let it touch the 5 EMA, bounce off, take it? Simple.
Yeah, and okay, fair enough. I can. Absolutely I can. And nine times out of ten, that is what I did. And by wrapping that in a bow of, you know, beginner to intermediate, I really, really believed in that regard. Like, just have a strategy, trust a strategy, run the numbers and this, that, and third, right?
Yeah.
But
No, no, no. I'm not saying change the strategy. I'm just saying explain it simplicity.
that I did actually explain its simplicity.
Shit. That's why my head hurts right now, right?
It's just so brand new that it's gonna mess with you a little bit. No,
No
but
shit.
it's simplistic in my head, which is I know kind of
Yes.
confusing in some
Yeah.
cases because I do move a mile a minute, and I am aware of that. Um,
No, it's not
but
that I could deal with the mile a minute. It's just like it's just like it's like whoa
so
shit.
okay, so let me put it in a different perspective. Do you know? Um, so your strategy is running away from the stranger danger, right? That's one of
No,
them.
that's one of the strategies. If I see
That's
it the
one of them,
first
right?
time, yeah, like if I'm like, it's like you said, it depends what the market wants to give you. See, because a lot of people like to say, okay, stick to one strategy, right, and that's it. But sometimes that market does not give you that one strategy, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't.
But
But
so now with what you just said,
yeah,
think of it, and this is how my mind always worked before I started thinking like this. My mind always worked where I'm thinking I gotta pull out a new tool for the new condition. Like if I'm changing the
correct.
engine, I'm gonna need
Correct.
a motor mount. I'm not a motor
Right.
mount, a motor lift, right?
Right.
If
Correct.
I'm gonna go ahead and change tires, I won't need a motor lift. I'm gonna need, a jack and wrench. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So,
Correct. Well,
but he,
even if you're changing a tire, let's just say you got four nuts or sometimes you got five nuts, depending what kind of vehicle you have, right?
yeah, of course.
And now I know you experienced this. I know you have because every man has experienced this. There's
Mhm.
always one fucking nut that can't come off. Okay?
Yep,
And you
yep.
gotta get a fucking W2, a breaker bar, you gotta get a fucking
You
hammer,
gotta
you gotta
jump
get
on top of it a couple of
all
times.
that bullshit for one fucking nut.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the way I look at the market.
So,
Everything
so
runs smooth, but everybody says, well, if it's not running smooth, you don't trade. Well, it's like to me, you're telling me change the tire with that one nut on there.
so now here's the funny thing about it. Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm gonna use your same metaphor. You're going to change a tire, but someone, instead of getting that rolly jack that usually comes with the car, he actually has the express hydraulic jack in the back of his car. He's
Right.
he's proficient in that. So
Correct.
you call him up. Then out of nowhere, you notice that you can't get the nut off to loosen it before. So you call the other homeboy that tends to have a air compressor so that way you can use a
Correct.
power jacket to it.
Correct.
So you call him. So now, even though we're doing that one tire, and that's the only tire that we're changing, now you got
Three
three
different.
different specialists that's coming
Correct.
in and
For that
helping
one
you get to that
fucking nut.
direction, right?
Correct.
That's how I look at the market now, instead of me
Exactly.
being being that
Exactly.
one person like a tool itself, and I'm doing all the work. I feel like when we start to do that, then we're trying to impose our will inside of the market, and that's impossible. But if you say
Exactly.
that there's a specialist here and he's a 513 EMA crossover over there, all right, I understand that strategy. So this should help me my direction because I just got an orb breakout over here. And
Correct.
then this one over here, he likes to swing trade, and he's like, "Oh, we just rejected a higher time frame order block." So now I'm like, "Oh, he gives me confidence because he sees something that I didn't see." And I look at it like that. The only difference is because I'm borderline schizophrenic. I don't know why. Just because I always put myself in all types of empathy.
Right.
Okay, cool. Oh, we just put a kick on there, so be careful. It might bounce back up.
Right.
And so in my head, I'm looking at every strategy as if I'm running each strategy and how it would work. And then mentally, I'm remembering like, okay, this is where this would be. This is where SJ would step in. This is where,
Right.
and I'm letting that run. Look at that. This is a previous day fib. Okay. Oh, at the 618. So we got an open and range breakout. We came back and retest, and they came back and reclaimed the fair value gap. Look, we're taking out internal structure. This is a 5 minute fair value gap. I wasn't looking at the 5 minutes, so I wouldn't even know that. But if somebody was that like, hey, we're coming to a 5 minute fair value gap. What? We are? Let me hold on to this running real quick. And then I could get this move and target this area versus stopping at the 15 minute,
Save
which
this,
would
give it
stop
to
me.
me in the office. Yeah, I mean, that's the way, because so when you do the break or I say, okay, one of my rules is if it touches the first time, I'm taking it, what do you call it? The middle line,
Yeah,
uh,
stranger danger.
stranger danger. If it touches the first time, if it goes up,
Hmm.
touches, it's good, I'll take it down. Now, does it work all the
Yeah.
time? Of course not. But that's
No.
like one of my rules.
Yes.
Now, and then of course the breakouts, I'll down wait when it breaks, comes back and retest to shoot back up. But
Yeah.
those are the basic rules I do.
Yeah.
Now, does it work all the time? No, that's three rules. That's three plans
And
in
one
one
in
thing.
one move. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
That,
So,
that you see how
like
long
you
that
just,
wick is? Look how far they bounced it. Isn't that a doji right there on that 5 minute?
yeah.
Damn.
I'm gonna, I'm
Point
gonna put
50?
you
Okay,
on.
perfect.
I might lose you because I'm in the building. I
No
might
worries.
lose you. Put you
No
on.
worries.
All right.
All right. Yeah, and it's sitting right on top of an order block we just put in today. A morning star? Yeah. Strong bounce. If this 1 minute fair value gap holds, then we could probably push further. But the problem is we put in that kick here, so I won't be surprised we bounce all the way back up. I don't see anything going up until we reset. I don't think we reset until Friday. We either consolidate or we drifty down. But if we consolidate, we're gonna slam down hard. Man, that was a good 148 right there. Let's go.
Targeted 200 held because I saw another 200 on SPY held because I saw the fib.
Just be like I said, be careful here for that kick. Oh, they played out? Okay, okay. Let me go grab some of that drink real quick. They almost got that kick.
Shit, the 200 on the 5 minutes right there, I told you.
hmm I know. I'm with you. hmm
Right?
Yeah, I'm almost done with the live. The live is over in 9 minutes. No, no, not right now. No, that's fine. Almost there. I'm looking for them to probably take out this level, retest here, and then we just drop further. Because generally speaking, the 5 minutes still looks bearish.
Or
That's fine. This is going to be the retest of the opening range. Let me put this on the 15 minutes so you can see. So there's a retest, and then now we're going to get another sweep down. Hmm. That's if we're going to stay bearish. Is Microsoft still falling? Oh no, they didn't keep falling.
Pop the cat on the 1 minute.
Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
350. Nice rejection from the opening range. The opening range, we're back under 685 on NQ. Let me go to QQQ. hmm And that's why I'm kind of sitting back because if the moving average are next to each other, that's when we get real choppy.
Hey, Jeff,
Yes.
are you gonna be busy later on?
I'll be free up until about 12, then I'm gonna be busy up until 2.
Okay, if I don't call you before 12, I'll call you after 2.
All right, no problem.
All right.
All right, Javi.
Well. Bye, Leo.
Bye, Hobby.
Mm.
That's what I said. Look at that rejection. That's a strong rejection right there. Let's see. Opening range on the Qs. That would be anything below, yeah, this level right here. The low is 717.12. If we keep rejecting that, watch we go lower lows. They're gonna get the rest of the gap. All right, while we are waiting for the market to kind of decide what it wants to do, look out for more information. Got a nice little signal that's going to be releasing on August 1st. It's going to be amazing. Something that I always work on as far as trader mindset and everything else in the art form of music. So that way you can remember some of the rules, regulations, and things that you're supposed to do inside the market. Check it out. It'll be on all your streaming platforms. That said, I also have the Discord. You should see the link down below. You're going to ask me direct questions and everything else. I try to reach out to the comments live. I cannot see the chat as frequent, which again, I don't know if there's anyone in y'all, but yes, I kind of do this for records more so than anything else. But if you have any questions and you watch this video after the fact, then by all means, hit me up on the Discord. You should be able to see me there and ask all the questions that you need to know. That said, I think we're probably going to try to fill back the opening range breakout back to the upside. I'm looking at 717 as a good rejection point overall, but it just all depends on how the market wants to respond at these levels, or they just swept liquidity, bang. Um, but well, there is a fair value gap that they did not finish fill, and that's a hard reject. The 5 minute, that was a hard rejection without filling the rest of the fair value gap. So it's going to be very fun to kind of see what the market does here. They might be reloading to try to take out more. If not, there was a lot of bears sitting inside of that 5 minute fair value gap, and they just loaded up and allowed the price to get up there so they could just short it. Well, it's going to be very interesting in the next few minutes as we get a new 30-minute candle that coming up very soon in the next 3 minutes. Um, Also, oneentry1shot.com. That is my alert system. That is where I got very, very interesting algorithms and bots that provides trade ideas. This is how I get some of my own trade ideas in that same regard. Pinky market dominance and nemesis. Um, and Gotham, I should say. Those things are so much fun. So check out 1inch1shot.com as a whale. And I think I'm done with all my plugs. What'd you say, Leo? Oh, okay. Nice reject. They flipped this 5 minute candle completely red now. Good question. No, I don't see any here. None there either. But I will say this, the 1 minute is trying its best to be bullish. And if they're going to use the EMAs as support, there might be some stop losses below there. So not per se kick, but a sweep of liquidity can affect stop losses. So we'll see. And if you want more information on some of the classes and when I post them and everything else, the events tab on 1inch1shot is there, as well as the information that pops up on Discord. So sign up for the Discord to get live notifications on when I am online. But solid win today. Good green candles keep the bill collectors away. That's how it works. And we just try to get as much green candles as possible. I see that. They're trying to make that one more push to hold it inside. They got to close above the 717. If they don't close above that, then that lets us know that they're still rejected. There you go. Oh, did it close above it? I don't think it closed. Oh, it did close above it. 717. Oh, by 4 cents. It's gonna be very interesting. So they need to recapture the rest of this fair value gap. So that's probably gonna be the target. So bears are sitting over here. Bulls are all inside of this liquidity. Do they have enough strength to fill that? And that's what you can plan for your trade for the rest of the day. That said, I am out of here. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all on Thursday. Have a great day.